Hey guys, Wendy Robbins. I have a new friend, and his name is Richard. And you know how when you paint and you get the drippy, icky things, even if it's been there for years and it doesn't look good, I'll show you in a second what I mean. He's got a solution to it. Take it away. Tell us about it.
I've been painting for many years, and one of the problems, whether you're a professional painter or you're a weekender, is you always get paint on surfaces that you don't want the paint on. And I have for years been using a mechanical method of using a putty knife and a rag soaked in lacquer thinner or some type of paint solvent to remove it. I've developed a product called Paint Perfect. I've got a rough prototype here that is much larger and cruder than the final product will be, but it allows you to remove excess paint and make a nice paint line against any surface, whether the baseboard is on a wooden floor, whether it's a kitchen ceiling with a cabinet that abuts the ceiling and has had paint on it. Even if it's been on there for years, the paint can be removed and you get a nice clean line.
So let's show this. So here we're seeing...
Here we have a typical problem.
Yep, we sure do.
In every house.
Yep.
And using a little lacquer thinner and a product or a similar product, we can go like this, make a nice clean edge. Those areas that aren't right up against the edge can be removed. And then, after those are all off, now this is dried paint. It doesn't matter whether it's oil-based or whether it's latex. It all comes off. And then you keep advancing the cloth. You never use the same surface more than once.
Oh, sure, because you'd have the paint on it.
That's right. It has to be advanced, but only like 1/8 of an inch.
Okay.
And just the whole supply roll would be dampened under this process. But as you go along, as you can see, now you've got a nice clean edge, and because lacquer thinner is very evaporative, it does not damage the woodwork. It doesn't damage the finish on the wood. And you just keep working it until you've got a nice clean paint edge, and it doesn't matter how long that paint has been on. It could have been on 20 years, or it could have been on just a day.
Wow, and that smell could sure get
you
the smell, toasted, huh?
The smell will get you.
Wow.
And
so that's fantastic. So again, it can be something that's been there for a while.
It had been there for a while, and it could have been there for 20 years.
See, that's one of those inventions you go, hey, how come I didn't think of that?
That's the nice clean edge that you're looking for.
Yep.
And it doesn't matter what the surface is. The surface could have been a cabinet up against a wall.
Sure.
You know, you go through the same process.
Yep.
And you just keep working it down, and you eventually remove all the paint. You can't leave it on too long.
Okay.
Because, but with lacquer thinner, you don't have to worry about it. It's very evaporative.
Okay.
And it's not going to damage the cabinet, the wood floor, whatever the paint's gone on, and you wind up with a nice, clean, professional-looking surface.
Fantastic.
But the idea of the product is to, when it's developed, when it's manufactured, you keep advancing the lines.
Okay.
You know, the cloth.
Sure, that makes sense because you don't want the paint to get on there.
Exactly.
So you guys, thumbs up, thumbs down. What do you think? We'd love to get feedback from you. Is there any improvements that you could help him out with? We'd love to know. And Richard, very cool. I like that. I have some of these problems, so
a lot of people
I like
do.
that. Yeah. Good. Yay,
Okay,
Richard.
thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks.